making sure this thing is working. The other day I came in to do part 2 of my grandma's prayer book. Grandma's prayer book. And this is the finished one. This is the one I was working on. I have 3 others. Well, actually I have 3 others. I started a new one for part 1. I filmed this one for part 2, putting more pieces into it. And when I got done and went to sit down in the recliner and do the upload and all that, there was no video. I was so livid. So what I did, if you watch part 1, I had not put in a picture of a church. I may have put it in during the video of part 1. I'd have to go back and, well, I can't go back and watch part 2 because it's bye-bye. Didn't happen. But I had to go print the grandma's hands, which I did. Printed a couple of them. I found this church, put that in. Since I made this, I don't know if I made this in part 2, but I did a stitch around it by hand and glued a quilt in. That's all I've done to this. This will go in here. I've just done, I added this little poem and put a backing on it of tea-dyed. This was off of a Thomas Kincaid picture in a book that I got of his. Just made a little belly band. I stuck these girls in here. Oh, please don't be stuck. Back to them. I put this on there. No, I didn't. I wanted that in there. Okay, that didn't go. That goes there. I was trying to keep the glue off the picture. Put a piece of documentation in here. Put a piece of lace in. I glued it so it would just kind of hang free. Just like a little extra thing. Put a picture on. Again, I'm not sure what was done in part 2 that is gone in the what's it called, the ethos. I had a little one of these little clipboards. I made a whole bunch of them. This is a piece of a cereal box that I just covered, and I just did a whole, I don't know, I made like 20 of them, all different sizes, maybe even more than that. They're all different. I brought a couple over here to use. This is a piece of Amy at the Crafty Cats kit in Etsy. It's called Grungy Wallpaper, I'm pretty sure. She's got several that are like, it's just beautiful. I love it. It's my favorite kit of hers. I popped this picture in here. This is a real one that I got. It's a postcard picture. Aunt Frankie and her daughter Eva and daughter and grandchildren. And I popped this in and I put on here, heaven came down and glory filled my soul. And I cut that out of some kind of a religious material. I don't know what it was. Look at them. I love that. I love these porch posts because I talked about these porch posts that are against the house. I have one in my kitchen where my kitchen table is, and it's white shiplap, and then it goes into where my buffet is, which I use for a coffee bar, and I've got a board across the middle there, and the shiplap is on the top half. And right where that section is, I put an old porch post up the wall with a corbel that goes at the ceiling, and it's flat on one side. I paid $20 for it, I think, and I hauled it home in my car. I told the guy, if you can get that in my car, I'll take it. And we took it out, and it went all the way to the windshield and all the way to the back. And I had to saw a little bit of it off to make it fit that space nice and tight, but I love it. So I think I'll just pop her under that. I made a little pocket here. I put in some old greeting cards that well, that doesn't come open. That's just a little thing. You're so sick. I got a whole photo album. I mean, a scrapbook full of those. Somebody had been sick, some little girl, and it was just full of cards to her. Oh, looky here. We got a little bit of stock. You know what? There we go. So be it. Little church music. This is my father's world. I put her in with some grungy of Amy's kit, the Grungy Wallpaper. See, it's just layers. I just layer like this. There's the Grungy Wallpaper on the back side. Piece of, I just stamped the word journal. It's an old doily. I put him here with some lace. Some parchment paper that I coffee dye on. Here's one of those cards out of that scrapbook that I bought. Walt K and family. This is old, old, old. They were all glued in, was the sad thing. But that's in here. Piece of document on the back side of that. Oh no, I made a pocket. Here I am tearing it apart. Oh, baloney. It's supposed to be 50 today, guys. It was 54 yesterday. Now, mind you, we had negative 38 last week. Wind chill. And people's furnaces were going out. And now we're at 54. So negative 35 to 54. I don't think there's much wind. I'm going to go outside and do some burning today. There's a May Christmas come down with goodness cheer and set with all happiness, Ben and Mary. This is old, and there's a message on there. Dear bro and sis, signed Ben and Mary. I'm gonna leave this in here. I am gonna sell these when they get all done, if anybody's interested. And then there's some little kids on the back looking cute as ever. And here's the back, and I just layered some stuff. Here's the, I gotta look up the name of this. I don't think they're two famous pictures, and I don't know if it's Our Daily Bread. But I'm going to call it that because it's my world and I can do that. So you just pop them in here somewhere. Ma and Pa. And how about we put these little kids, I don't like them on that. What should we put on the back? How about some kind of, let me think, where is my religious-y stuff? I am so sick and tired of clearing my throat. I am not kidding. I saw on Instagram where they said that your lymph nodes, when you've been sick, your lymph nodes clog. They enlarge and they trap phlegm. That is a gross thing to talk about. I am so sorry about that. But this is just things I've cut out. I thought I had some churchy things in here. But anyway, that cardboard might be cute. It seems like thy world is a garden, Lord. I don't like that. I don't know why I came up with that. Quilter's wisdom. Oh, you know what? Let's put that in. Vintage postcards. Inspired. I need to get out one of my books. This is from G. Happiness in Crafting. One of her kits. Memories. Maybe some people are born patient. Grateful. Well, okay. Of all the flowers, methinks a rose is best. William Shakespeare. Abraham Lincoln. This is just, oh, this is the top of a book I bought. I wonder where that is. 1912. Let's put that in. I don't know what I'm saving it for. Okay, I think I better get on with it. This looks like that. Here, holding forth the word of life that I may rejoice in the day of Christ. Let's put that in. Let's put that on the back with some quilting. Because it is a prayer book. And we're going to get a little church in there, okay? A little word of God. A little word of the Lord. Some of the words in red. This is from that too, because I recognize that. It was a New Beginnings, Meet Me in the City. It was I got a lot of things out of it. It was what is that publication that is put out by the Lutheran Church, and it comes to the nursing home? Visiting Grandpa. That's cute. Okay, that's enough. Let's pop that over there in the pile of to-do later. Let's do something to the back. Okay, so on the back I just wrapped it doily, popped a piece of old ratty quilt in there. I still haven't gone to shopping. I'm gonna go tomorrow. And not going thrifting. Yes, I will. I know I will. I'm going thrifting Friday with my niece because she took the day off to go. Because I've been bugging her. Take a day off, call in sick. She has so much sick pay. They so abuse her. She is, well, because she doesn't take her time off. She had been there like 5 years and they gave her, was it 5 years or 7 years? And they gave her 2 weeks on top of her normal. That was her bonus. And every time she goes to use it, they won't let her. Let's pop this in here. Oh, I want this churchy thing in here. And plus, she has to give them a month notice. And I said, that's full. And her regular vacation or her regular sick something doesn't roll over. I can't remember which one it is. Doesn't roll over. And every time she goes to use it, they won't let her. They won't let her use anything. They tell her, no, we need you, blah, blah, blah. She's got a very, very good paying job. Very good paying job. But she's got to get out of there because she gets, what are they called? Shingles? She gets shingles all the time because it's driving her crazy. It's absolutely driving her crazy. Where are we going to put this? Let's just, I don't really, if we go this way, let's just go this way and see what happens. Everything doesn't have to be straight with the world. She goes, I need another job, and I keep telling her, do this, do that, look here, look there. She's looking, but the problem is she wants to make the kind of money she's making. Well, okay, if you're not happy, who cares? Take a cut and pay. Live a different lifestyle. You can't buy this, you can't do that. You know, it's all about choices. Lord have mercy. I like my choices. Quilter's Wisdom. Should we put this on the back? There's a quilt back here. Let's pop that in. Quilter's Wisdom. That can go wonky. Maybe I'll put something behind it. Oops, but not upside down. So I'm so excited, guys. I went out and bought 4 rolls of wallpaper. There's a store kind of local. And they still have wallpaper in stock. Can you believe it? You never see things like that. And I'm going to put this on. I went in because when I had my big house, I redid one of the bedrooms. I think I talked about this on my video that isn't actually in existence. I redid a room for my friend that was coming to stay from California. And it was the first room that I totally did in that home. And the paper, they still have some of it. Because people, wallpapering is becoming back. It's a big thing now. But, you know, for a long time, nobody wallpapered. Well, I love wallpaper. But anyway, they still had it in stock. It's kind of, it's the new style. Well, it's kind of like French country, but it's, or granny core, they call it. It's kind of like granny's paper. It's roses and vines. It's white. It's just, it looks like granny's bedroom paper. I love it. I absolutely love it. It was, he let me have it for $5 a roll. Wallpaper is, you cannot get a roll of wallpaper for less than $35 on, and that's for, you have to order it like on Wayfair by how many feet you need. And 350 feet, I think that's how it was, by 17 and a half wide is $40, about 40 bucks. I might have that wrong, but I know it's $40 for at least one roll. My girlfriend just did her entryway. No, she did her laundry room. She did her entryway too, but her laundry room cost her $200 and some, and she only went 2 feet down and ran a board with hooks. And she only did 2 walls. $200. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, it's beautiful. She's not crazy. It's crazy that it costs that much. I'm going to put a button on this. I just looked at Snapchat. My grandson and his girlfriend went out on the flipping ice. Where's my needle from the other day? Went out on the ice. I've lost my needle. Where did I stick it? Hold on. They went out on the ice on the lake. I gotta turn my heater down. Burn my legs. And we're walking around. And he was probably, this is where I'm gonna scream. He was probably 6 feet from the aerators in the bay, in the town bay area. They keep it aerated for wildlife. And I texted her back and I said, "You dumbass," is what I said to her. And she said, "I was freaking out, but I'm not going to lie, it was a little bit fun." So I said, "You know how to survive, don't you? You have to float." You don't call your grandma to come get you. That's what you don't do. I said, "You have to float." I don't know where my big one is. You have to float. You have to lay flat and float. This isn't what I want. And they're going ice fishing this weekend. I'm like, I don't even want to, don't even talk to me about it. I don't want to hear. La, 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 la. I'm terrified of, there's 2 things I'm scared of. Fire, good thing I don't live in California, and ice. I am terrified of, I don't like fire pits. In the first place, you stink when you come away. I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. I always had needles stuck in these. And I hate ice. Ice is so terrifying to me. It's just terrifying. All right, where's my pincushion? I'm going to pause because I'm in an emergency situation. Oh, there it is. There's my needle. I stood up. Okay, what am I doing? I'm going to sew on a button, but I really need a normal, a normal needle. This'll work. This'll work. Let's just do it. I don't know where my pincushion is. So they're going ice fishing this weekend. I said, well, my other son, not this grandson's dad, he has the tent, the heater, and all that junk that you go sit on the lake with. And I guess the walleye are huge right now. They're really biting. But I don't eat fish. And you know why I don't eat fish? Because I'm terrified of bones. I think I choked on one once. I have to have, because why else would I be afraid? Let's do the gold one instead. So I don't like fires, ice, and bones of fish. So, but if I had to survive, I would light a fire to stay warm, and I would probably ice fish, and I'd probably eat the fish. I don't know. I've been watching this 2 women. Well, you're going to think I'm a weirdo. I got started on them when I was sick. Miriam, and I don't know what country she's in, but her husband died, and she had, I think she was pregnant. I don't remember the details about that. Anyway, she's got 2 boys. They're like 10 and 12 or 12 and 14. I don't think he's 14. And then this baby. The baby wasn't walking. He's walking now. And she got kicked out. And I think she's the nomads, like in Azerbaijan or one of those countries. They're nomadic. Anyway, she didn't know anybody in the village. The whole thing could be a scam. I don't know. But it's very entertaining because the resilience, you know, how do they know how to do these things? She had to dig a cave, and she's literally digging the cave on her knees with a pickaxe. And then her boys haul the loose stuff out, and oh my gosh, look at this memories. I like this. these two little sisters. So that's Miriam and her boys. And then Memories. I like her here. And then I watch Fatima, and that's her name. And she has a husband and two boys, a little bitty baby boy who was not walking and now he's walking. And they're digging a well. They just got done putting in a toilet's not in yet. They're dug their well for the water. They get their water from a tank. Oh, she makes bread. Everything's done by squatting. You know what I mean? She's squatting. Memories is not good with just one woman. We need memories with like a group of girls. Where'd that picture go? That was cute. Where'd those girls go? Here they are. I like that. And she makes her table, and that's the piece of cloth that she throws out. And then she washes it off when they're done eating. They sit around it on their knees. You know how they do in those Middle Eastern countries. It's just fascinating. It's just fascinating to watch her make her bread and how they made their bathroom. They don't have a bathroom yet. I gotta shut this heater off. It's really getting hot. So there we got Memories. Let's put some clothy stuff down. This is a cool piece of quilt. So this is all you do. You just start out with construction paper, just layer. This is a quilt and a piece of tablecloth, just some pieces of doily. Really, you can throw anything you want in there. This is, the back cover has quilt and a doily. There's that button I was looking for. How about we put some little stuff under this? No. Let's put something on the back of this, though. How about... Oh, gee, I about spilled my tea. I like this, too. This is a piece of old flannel. Should we make a pocket with it? Yes, we shall. Let's just make a pocket. A pocket. What else? Nothing else going on. I am excited to go outside and light a fire and throw some stuff in. Last year I had this wardrobe 7 feet tall, 6 feet wide. I've had it forever. It was beautiful pine. I've had it since, let's see, I've had it, I used to have a store and I had it in that store. And I had that store when my son, who is going to be 30, when he was a baby. So I had this wardrobe 28 years, 29 years. I'm tired of it. I can't move it. It's 7 feet tall, 6 feet wide, one great big huge, beautiful pine wardrobe. But it's just, I came here 7 years ago to this place and it just sits. Wherever you live, it has to stay on that wall. It just has to sit there and look pretty. Well, I was tired of it. And nobody wanted it. I had somebody that offered me, I paid $700 and some for it. This is going to go back in here, but I've got a glue mess now, so maybe we'll just put something over that. Let's just put something over it since I've got it sticky. So I tore it apart. I saved the drawers and I saved the panels, the front door panels. I saved a lot of it, and gradually I've been just burning parts of it. I know it's a tragedy because when I see them in books, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that beautiful wardrobe. Well, I've had that beautiful wardrobe a long time and nobody wanted it and I couldn't sell it. Somebody offered me $150 and they wanted to make 2 payments. And I'm like, no. So anyway, there, that kept that glue off that postcard. I'll put that in there. Okay, so anyway, I still have boards from that. The top, was tongue and grooved, and it needs to go bye-bye. Should we glue this in or leave it free? It is kind of cool free. What's on the back cover? Oh, that. Okay, it's pretty much full. I think it's just going to have to be in here, just freewheeling. Yeah. Okay, and then there's this. I need to put something on the back of this. What could that be? I kind of, oh my gosh, I wish this would. I don't want to cover that. So maybe I'll just put a piece of, where'd that pretty lace go? Here it is. No, because that's white. Still shows. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a piece of this on. Let's just tear it. I want those words to still show that mark, maker's mark, or whatever you call it. Boy, this is aggravating. So when I get this done, I will have 3 completed ones. I am going to go ahead and finish them all. Let's put that there. Put a piece of this lace on it. A little wider. There's a piece of lace. Should I go up higher? Yeah. Then I have a lot of stickers and I never remember to use them. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, I don't know though. Stickers are kind of, actually I don't even know where they're at. Oh, yes I do. I have a little drawer full. I don't know where my really pretty ones are. Let's just put this on. There, that's good. There's the card. What's that little, these little boys are cute. Oh, this is the good side. I think I'll put them in. But we need to cover this back because would that be cute on a piece of this? I think it would. That'd be kind of cute. Be something different. What would be cute is if I actually sewed it in, which I could do. Oh, you know what I did? That was dumb. Now I gotta cut it to match. Okay. I am gonna call this one done. That is how you do it, guys. You just layer, 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 layer. It's nothing that you don't already do with your papers. We're just doing it with fabrics and laces, and we're tearing and making it. Wish this would tear. It won't though. That's good. All right. Should we pop them under here? You know what this needs? This needs a bigger paper, not paper clip. What do you call it? Yeah, that thing. What do you call it? Where are mine? Here they are. Oh, they're the rest. Okay, so wait a minute. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave this on here and leave that there. And then I'm going to attach this maybe here. How about on the back? How about on the back up here? There we go. All right. Should I pop this on? And then I added this cameo thing. Piece of old jewelry. Oh, it's undone. Oh, it's a safety pin. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. All right, this is, I'm going to put that down there. Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This has the writing on it. I want this in here. Okay. Right there at the bottom. It says, this is real too. 1912. I have some really cool old books. Gosh, I need to get, when my son gets moved this weekend, I'm going to move my bedroom into his bedroom, and my bedroom is going to become the craft room. I'm going to move everything back out of this room. This is a big room. I have a futon and a TV out here and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to make this just another little like TV room or something. And the futon can be, somebody can sleep on it if their bones can take it. But I'm going to switch rooms around because I'm going to do my wallpapering and all those things. It's going to be so cute. I'm ready to do a little bit of more decorating. I got a vintage dresser coming back to me that was my daughter's. Bought it for her when she was a year old. It's a banister bed. Banister bed, which I don't have. She doesn't want it anymore. It's a little dresser with the two hanky drawers, and then I can't remember if it has one big drawer or two, but I think it has, for some reason, I think it has one. And it was the banister bed and it was bird's eye maple. It is bird's eye maple. But at some point, she painted it white. She had a big stroke about it. Should I paint it? I feel like I shouldn't paint it. It's old. You got it for me, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's yours. You do what you want with it. You have to live with it. You have to love it. If you don't enjoy it, get rid of it. If you want it to be white, make it white. It has glass on the top, too, of the dresser that's never been removed. Well, it was removed to paint it. Anyway, I'm getting that back.